Hey, this is BJ. Thanks for listening to our show's podcast. If you're a fan of all things geeky, you should check out my other podcast, BJ Shea's Geek Nation. We have new episodes every day, and you can check it out at bjgeeknation.com.
Your home is going into foreclosure and you feel like a financial wreck. You don't know where to turn for accurate information. I'm bankruptcy attorney Travis Gagne. Let's talk about some legal options. If we work quickly, we can propose a plan to save your home, modify the loan, or in many cases even eliminate your second mortgage. The consultation is free. I've helped hundreds of people just like you make informed decisions about whether to save their home or exit it on a reasonable, organized timeline. The chapter you choose sets the tone for the next chapter of your life. Please contact me today at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle.
Let's play Beat Mix.
It's time to play the game. So everybody scream his name. Beat Mix, don't be a loser. Whoa. Beat Mix, you're a loser.
It is time to Beat Mix. It's time to turn down for Thursday.
Charge out for what?
What?
Friday Junior, baby.
Oh, yeah. It is Friday Junior. And I think someone who needs to turn it up is, well, myself and Steve.
No kidding.
And someone's brain who might not work.
Yeah, I mean, your brain.
Hey, yeah, that's me. But Steve's might not either.
Good job, buddy.
Yeah, let's just get to our contestant today. We've got Mike and Alala. Mike, are you there, sir?
I am.
Excellent. All right, Steve, get out of here. For those playing at home, Mike will have 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. Mike, you can pass all you want, but you will only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
I am.
A person who cannot remember who they are is said to suffer from what medical condition?
Amnesia.
Yes. Kabul is the capital of which country bordering Pakistan?
Turkey?
No.
Pass.
What is the mascot for Stanford University?
Pass.
Which comedian had a Daily Show segment titled Back in Black?
Lewis Anderson?
No.
You can do this,
pass.
Mike.
Terrence Stamp played which general in the 1978 Superman movie?
Zod.
Yes. Annie Wilkes was an obsessed fan of a novelist in which Stephen King book?
Sinner?
No.
Pass.
Who wrote the novel Fahrenheit 451?
Pass.
Oh, Mike, you dropped a deuce.
Yeah, he did.
That I did.
And but you know, maybe Steve will do worse because he's tired.
No.
Yeah, I mean, Mike, hang on the line. You never know.
That's true. You never know, Mike.
There's a chance.
Are you saying that Mike has a chance?
I'm saying that there's a chance.
Well, here comes Steve doesn't know movies.
That's right.
Steve loves them. He just doesn't know them.
Especially Tom Sizemore movies.
Dude, oh my God, I don't know any Tom Sizemore movies. I didn't know any.
Me neither.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Now I'm trying to think about it. I know he's a big guy, a big star, but I can't think of
He's a guy
any.
who is in every movie, but he's not like the main guy.
Yeah.
And he's in like a trillion movies. I couldn't think of one. And at first I thought we were talking about Tom Skerritt.
Oh.
So I was like all pumped. So I was like, I know a couple of Tom Skerritt movies.
Yeah.
And then it dawned on me that was not the guy we're talking about.
No.
Well, Steve, are you ready for this?
Oh, yeah!
This I can do.
A person who cannot remember who they are is said to suffer from what medical condition?
Dementia.
No.
Amnesia.
Yes. Kabul is the capital of which country bordering Pakistan?
Istanbul.
No.
Iran.
No.
Iraq.
No. What is the mascot for Stanford University?
Cardinal.
Yes. Which comedian had a Daily Show segment titled Back in Black?
Lewis Black.
Yes.
Yeah.
Terrence Stamp played which general in the 1978 Superman movie?
General Lee.
No.
General Custer.
No.
General George.
Wow. No. Annie Wilkes was an obsessed fan of a novelist in which Stephen King book?
Misery.
Yes. Who wrote the novel Fahrenheit 451?
Oh, Stephen King.
No.
Tom Clancy.
No.
Tom Shane.
No.
That's it.
Which is the fourth largest U.S. state in surface area?
Oh, I'm going to go Alaska.
No.
I'm going to go Texas.
No.
Alabama.
No.
California.
What? No.
Nevada.
No.
Washington.
No.
Oregon.
No.
No.
No. You want to keep going there?
Florida.
No.
Sorry about that.
No.
I'm running out of places.
Yeah, you are. Montana there.
Montana.
But yeah, you didn't do that very well. Congratulations, though. You beat Mike.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, Mike,
4 to deuce.
Mike took off.
All I do is
Oh,
That's not.
you're simply
There you go.
Really? You're simply mediocre.
Nope.
Really?
Better than all the rest.
Whatever. Might not play
all
you
the rest,
again.
I mean Mike.
I should have. I could play you on cold medicine at this point. Man.
All right, BJ. Kabul is the capital of which country bordering Pakistan?
That'd be Afghanistan.
Ooh, yes. Look at that.
Thank
He's
you
got
very
the answer
much.
there. Mike did know that Terrence Stamp played General Zod
Yeah, buddy.
in the 1978
That's
Superman.
right. That was his name.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right. That was his name. Who wrote the novel Fahrenheit 451? BJ?
Is that Ray Bradbury?
Oh, yeah. Man,
right.
you might have actually beat Steve.
Oh, I would have beat
Oh, yeah,
Steve.
he
I
would've
would have
crushed
beat
me.
his age.
And then we did say that the fourth largest U.S. state in surface area is
Montana.
Montana.
Yeah.
There you go. You got
Good
it.
job.
Good job, Steve.
Yeah.
Some people are, the Beat Migs police are on the text lines right now, and I don't know if I disagree, but so what was the question about the Cardinal? I know I guessed Cardinal, but I might have been wrong.
What is the mascot for Stanford University, which is the Cardinal?
Yeah, I know. I mean, how
Well,
do you feel about
mascot's
this?
different than
The
what's
mascot
their
is
name.
a tree, and
Yeah.
they're called the Cardinal.
Yeah, that's true. Because
The
if
The
you-
Texans are
Cardinal
saying.
is the tree. The tree is called the Cardinal.
Are you
I
sure
know.
about that?
Yes.
Oh, well, if you're sure about that, that's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, Cardinal is the tree.
Yeah, and I looked it up. It's not the Cardinals.
Right.
Like, if you would have said an S on there, it would have been wrong. Because
And that
that's
was very intentional.
So why is the tree a cardinal? Is there a
It's
cardinal tree?
referring to the vivid red color.
Oh, and is that what they call those kind of trees, cardinals?
That's what this
Cardinal.
is saying is just this.
yeah.
I find that very bizarre.
Yeah, they're not named after a bird.
Yeah,
They're named after
and
a
I've
tree.
never heard of a tree called a cardinal. So they just call it cardinal because, hey, it's our tree, and I need to get more info about that because I never heard of a cardinal
Get
tree.
Doug Baldwin on the line.
Yeah, let's get him on the line. He knows.
Did he go to Stanford?
No.
Oh, he
No,
just knows?
Of course he did. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why we want Doug Baldwin on the line because he went to USC, so he would know everything about it.
Well, I don't know what's going on with that, but congratulations, Steve. You won with 4 correct.
I have a new survey, and I want to know this, Steve, because I'm a lazy man, and for a while I was shaving my chest. I was doing it.
Really?
I thought, maybe I should do it at least. Well, not all of my chest. I was shaving some of it.
Well, in what way? Like, were you making like a narrow pointing down to your dong?
It ended up looking like a Batman symbol. I didn't know I was doing that at the time, but it kind of made me look like Batman.
You didn't know. You totally knew.
No, I didn't do the bottom part. It just the bottom grew the way it did, and the way I did the top because I didn't want it to poke out of my shirt. So I thought, well, I don't want to shave my whole chest, so I'll just shave down so that the neckline will look like I have a whole shaved chest.
Oh my goodness!
But then when I took
so
my
you created a V-neck.
Yeah, and I took my shirt off, and my wife goes, "Why do you have the Batman logo shaved on your chest?" I'm like, "Oh, damn, it does look like that. That's not what I meant."
That's fantastic.
Yeah, I probably should have kept it that way. But
Chestman.
Chestman. That's right, buddy.
Hairy Chestman.
Doing what a hairy chest man does. Oh yeah. Dun-dun-dun. So the reason I bring this up is this new survey is asking people if chest hair is hot or not.
Oh, I think it's probably case by case. I think if you're an attractive guy and you got a good body, probably chest hair looks good on you.
Well, I think we have to go to the ladies on the show, Danny, Vicky. Because they did come up with an answer.
See, I never liked it, and then I got a boyfriend who had it, and then now that I'm not with somebody who doesn't have chest hair, I feel like I'm with like a very young guy, like a 17-year-old, and it kind of creeps me out. So I like the chest hair.
Oh, you're back to liking chest hair.
Yeah.
All right.
I need at least a little bit of chest hair.
See, I like that only because it's the lazy man's way of being attractive. I don't have to do anything.
But I mean, if my old roommate had basically shag carpeting,
Oh, that guy. Yeah.
and that was much.
Yeah, that's
that was a little
lot.
too much.
Yeah, the answer, by the way, Vicky, is you are in the minority. No, the ladies don't like the chest hair. You're in the minority. Only 28% of women say, yeah, it's cool. So you're in the 28%. 35% say they don't. And I'm looking at the rest. I don't know what the other people don't care, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an odd thing.
Like
Men,
if it's there, it's there. If it's not, it's not.
No, men slightly prefer chest hair by a tiny margin.
What, on women?
Well, either they're gay men. It's got to be, right? How many women have chest hair?
No, or maybe they just prefer it on themselves.
Yeah,
Oh, really? See, to me, but some guys do like to groom themselves. Anything I can do to not have to groom, I love it, you know? See, I was so happy I went bald. I started going bald because my hair was the worst. It was straight. So I always had to wash it every night, straight and oily.
Are we still talking about the head on your hair?
Hair on
your head?
Of course.
Or a head on your hair?
Hey. So I love the fact that I don't have hair anymore. That's one less thing I got to do to get ready for the day. It's the best thing.
Yeah.
That's why when I hear those commercials, would you like to get your hair back? No, I would not. You don't understand.
It's good.
My hair is not great. It was never great in the first place.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW. Hey, you got something to say? I got something to say. They're wild, ragged, and on the loose. This is Listeners on the Loose.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. It's Listeners on the Loose, where you pick the topic, you guide the show at 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. But whatever it is, well, Steve has a rule you must follow.
It's a simple rule, BJ, and that's to show some energy and bring it. Otherwise, we're going to have to gong you and then say goodbye.
Goodbye, old friend.
And we're going to start this off with Evan in Auburn. Evan, you are on The Rock.
Hey, guys. How's it going?
Not too bad, Evan. Welcome to the show, sir. What you got for us, buddy?
Well, I just got to start off by saying that you guys, well, I guess not so much Steve, but BJ, man, you're just completely wrong about the original Star Wars trilogy.
Oh, here we go.
I was about to gong him because I thought he was going to say something mean, but no, I'm 100% on board with this guy. Evans, preach on, brother.
Well, I'm just, especially after yesterday when you said T2 was the best one, and Steve, again, you're wrong there, but T1.
There we go. Gong him, Steve.
So, I just rewatched the original trilogy with my brother. He's 14, so this is the first time he's actually seen them all, and he loved them. I mean, there are some bits that maybe don't hold up as well, and I had to watch the stupid, George Lucas digital. They basically added in a whole bunch of CG to the original movie, and it's just terrible. But I have my VHS copies around somewhere, so I'll have to go out and find those. But yeah, he loved them. So 14 years old, I'm 22, so can't complain too bad.
Well, my original statement was, and I appreciate the call, Evan, and I'm not going to tell you you're right or wrong for liking a movie that you like. I like all the Star Wars movies. Do I like some more or better than others? Yes. My point was that we were in this gigantic discussion where someone's being a troll on the internet and refuses to acknowledge they're being a troll, saying that I'm being attacked, people are attacking me, and I just pointed out, you said that somebody that if they liked Star Wars Episode 8, they have crappy taste in movies.
Right.
It's a crappy movie. And I'm just basically saying, if you're basing that a movie is crappy and then you give me reasons, I'm saying the same reasons you give me are the same reasons I can use to say that episodes 4, 5, and 6 are a crappy movie. I'm just going by the same standards you're saying makes a movie crappy to the internet guy. And I'm
enjoying it.
It's an interesting thing because
you're in a bad mood because of it.
It started off with a cartoon that Vicky posted where it shows this guy walking into a bathroom. Yeah. This dude's walking into a bathroom just loaded with urinals, and there's one guy at a urinal at the far end. And so this dude walks in, and instead of using any other urinal, uses the urinal right next to the guy, which by
I
the
do
way,
the same.
Which was, of course, we know has violated a men's room rule.
Oh, I don't care. It's a chance for me to stay warm.
So while he's urinating next to the guy, he leans over and says, "Oh, by the way, The Last Jedi is a horrible movie," or something like that.
It says, "I hate The Last Jedi, and I think you should too."
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. And that's a joke about a lot of folks who hate The Last Jedi and think that everybody should hate it.
And we mentioned earlier, it's such a polarizing argument among Star Wars fans that this even came up a few weeks ago at my church. I mentioned it when it happened, that our pastor brought up how upset, obviously it's a little exaggerated, but he wasn't happy with how The Last Jedi turned out. He wanted to like it, and he was going to keep his mouth shut, and he went with his friend, and his friend's like, "So what'd you think?" And then all of a sudden it was just like word vomit. Just, "I did not like it for all these reasons." I was like, wow.
Yeah.
I don't know many movies that get brought up in church that that someone has such passion about it. And The Last Jedi has that.
Well, Star Wars in general, there are a lot of hardcore fans. It's also a movie that many people watch when they were a little kid, and it's really tough to match the magic of you loving something when you are a toddler or, before you're a teenager. That world of what you love is so magical and so precious that if it gets ruined in any way in your brain, you can't go back and have somebody tell you, like I tell Vicky, I just don't think The Crow was that well done of a movie, but you can't tell Vicky that because she loves it. And you know what? Good for her that she does. It's not a horrible movie,
good for you.
Right? I mean, I don't get mad at someone's like, oh, I didn't like the effects. I'm like, okay, that's totally fine. I like what I like. You like what you like. That's totally okay.
I had that happen.
I'm okay with that.
I had that happen on Twitter. Some guy's like, dude, I just tried watching wrestling. I don't know how you could like this crap. It's the worst. And then so I wrote back, I'm like, I was like, haha, just try not to get someone's panties in a bunch if you don't respond with a haha. But I was like, man, that's cool. There's probably a lot of things you like that people would think is total crap. But for me, I find great entertainment in wrestling. And he wrote back, he's like, settle down, champ. You don't need to get so upset about my... I was like, I'm not even upset.
Jesus. Settle down, champ. You just said it was crappy.
I was like, you didn't upset me. I'm just responding because that's what we're supposed to do is reply to people who write us. So I'm just giving you a response, and I'm just trying to say, hey, man, that's cool. You don't like it. I'm sure things you like that people don't like either. It's not the end of the world. I don't know why you needed to tell me, but that's funny. Okay, great.
And I'm not going to settle down, champ. If you say something I like is crap...
I settled down. I wasn't settled until they told me. I know, settle down, bro.
It's condescending and insulting and being mean. And they go, oh, I was just kidding. No, you weren't. Or I was just saying, no, you weren't. You were being mean and condescending.
Right. You waited a point to tweet me to tell me how much you hate something that I enjoy. And I responded, and I wasn't going to argue with you. I think it's stupid to argue with someone over that kind of stuff. But and then
you're a better man than me.
Oh, I know. You've been doing it all morning. I think it's hilarious.
I know. It irritates the crap out of me. It's just, for me, it gives people another reason to be mean on the internet. And that's what I was pointing at. That's what I've been pointing out during this whole discussion. I'm not going to try to tell somebody they should or shouldn't like something. But if you're being a jackass troll on the internet, then I'm going to point that out. And if you continue to argue about how you are justified in your opinion, and I'm like, but dude, you're being a jackass troll. You can have an opinion, but stop being mean to people.
What I feel like it's funny is that people get offended when you don't have the same opinion as them. And we're not talking about politics. We're not talking about serious stuff. We're talking about sports and television.
Oh, I know.
And entertainment. And it's like if I say I don't like something, somebody gets really upset about that and they get angry and aggressive about it. I'm just like, what? Dude, it's cool that you like it. I don't care if you like it. I'm just saying I don't. If you ask me if I like something or don't like something, if someone says, hey, did you like Lord of the Rings, the second one? I'd be like, no, it's a pile of crap in my opinion. But that's my opinion. I know other people like it. Don't get all upset at me because my opinion doesn't match yours.
Yeah, but I mean, if you tell somebody it's a pile of crap, you are being incendiary. I mean, you and I do it for fun on the show.
If they ask me, what do you think about a movie?
I don't like it. It's fine. But to say it's a pile of crap, then I'd ask you why.
Because they just walked through the damn woods for 2 hours.
And I'd be like, okay, I can understand how so it's not a pile of crap. It's just boring for you.
Well, they probably walked by a few piles of crap.
Yeah, there you go. See, pile of crap, dude, think of what a pile of crap means.
Yeah,
it's like if I said wrestling's a turd. Yeah, if I said, dude, wrestling's a pile of crap, it's not like I don't like it. It's a pile of crap. That's a whole different statement.
For you, if it's a pile of crap, it's a pile of crap.
All right, I maybe you're teaching me something here that maybe pile of crap is really just a different phraseology for someone saying I just don't like something. I would like us to find another phrase because I get really offended when you say something I like is a pile of crap.
Well, let's be honest, Star Trek's a pile of crap.
Think of a pile of crap. Think of a dog in the park taking a goddamn dump. That's what I think of when someone says a pile of crap.
Why does it have to be a goddamn dump? What's with you and goddamn all the time all of a sudden?
Well, because it's, all right, a friggin' dump. How's that?
What's up with friggin'?
Okay.
Why can't it just be a dump?
All right. Well, it's just a pile of crap. I don't like that phrase. It makes it seem like my movie is, well, crap.
Can't we all agree, though, that The Crow is a pile of crap?
If it pisses off Vicky, yes.
That's your opinion, buddy. You do you, boo.
All right. Listeners on the loose.
Boo.
Don't worry about it.
Okay. All right. Can we... All right. You guys are all...
Somebody wants to know what I think about the Shawshank Redemption. The opening credits are fantastic.
Yeah, he's never gotten through it. He never will.
I will one day.
You will never get through the Shawshank Redemption.
It's on my queue.
Oh, great.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW. BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. It's listeners on the loose. You pick the topic. You guide the show. Let's go to Nora in Port Ludlow. Nora, you are on The Rock.
Well, good morning, boys.
Good morning, Nora. What you got for us today?
Well, enough of this Star Wars, blah, 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 trolling people winning the topic of the day for today.
Yeah. Oh, thank you for that, Nora. That's a very accepting call right there. I feel good about my life. What you got?
I have some important life-changing things with pickles.
About pickles?
Or pickle juice, actually.
Okay. Well, I didn't know it was life-changing. I mean, Steve likes to think that his pickle is life-changing. At least that's what he told his wife.
It's underwhelming, actually.
Well, here's a tidbit of information. Sometimes when you have a leg cramp, like a muscle cramp,
sometimes Steve gets an anal Charlie horse. You've heard of those, haven't you?
Yeah, I don't want to hear about that.
Well, no, I mean, they're cramps. I mean, seriously, they call them anal Charlie horses, but they're cramps right in the sphincter area, and they are brutal if you've never had one.
Thanks for sharing, VJ.
My life is complete now.
Well, I hope your information helps with those as well as leg cramps.
I would love, if anything can help me with my anal Charlie horse, VJ, please tell me.
Come on, Nora's got the pickle for your Charlie horse.
Can I rub some pickles on it? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
No, you simply just drink some pickle juice. If you have a leg cramp, drinking pickle juice will make it go away instantaneously.
I've actually heard that.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
I have football players in my life, and they swear by it. They'll bring it to football games. If they get cramps, they'll just drink some pickle juice. It's still pickle juice, and you will not. It's faster than a banana, and you'll get rid of the cramp, and there you go.
How much do I should
try that. Maybe
how much pickle juice should I drink?
Not much. It doesn't take maybe half cup, or you don't have to drink that much.
And now, do they sell pickle juice by itself, or do I just have to empty out my pickle container and hope for the best?
I just got the big jars at Walmart, the big bulk size or Costco, and just because they usually have lots of juice in them.
They sell pickle brine at Total Wine and More, too, because for pickleback shots, it's fantastic. I buy that stuff by the case.
So, I know you might think I'm kidding, Nora, but really, I don't know what the professional term is for the anal Charlie horse.
It's a proctal fungolics or something weird like that.
Yeah, and so I wonder if...
Maybe you have to butt chug it.
Is it a spasmy thing like it happens to your legs? Because maybe the pickle juice will work on that. Because, seriously, Nora, if you've never had them, good luck to you because they are painful.
No, I've never had one. I would imagine I would know if I had.
Yeah.
Trust me, you would know.
Yeah, and poor Steve, man. So if it now it could be pickle juice. Appreciate the call, Nora. Thank you. Or if at least, Steve, if the pickle juice doesn't work, maybe we'll just take a pickle and apply it to the area of pain, and very forcefully. Maybe that'll help out.
I'll have to pass on that one.
You sure?
Yeah, trust me, they're very painful.
I think it's a great idea.
They sometimes last for about an hour, and it sucks.
Vicky volunteers. She'll be the pickle, the pickle enforcer.
I'll see you later.
Wait, I'm still doing this the other way, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm down.
It's listeners on the loose. You pick the topic. You guide the show. Let's go to Anna in Bremerton. Anna, you are on The Rock.
Morning, guys.
Good morning, Anna. Welcome to the show. What you got for us today?
So a couple weeks ago, they were talking on the men's room about the one thing you did that made you learn your lesson.
Oh, yeah.
I was in a momentous amount of pain, so I tried an edible for the first time because I had friends that had been suggesting it and nothing else was working, so I tried it. I lost my freaking mind.
Yeah. You've really got... Did you just go randomly get one, or did you go consult anybody about this?
Well, there is a dispensary a couple blocks away from my house, so I went inside and I talked to one of the ladies and I asked, what do you suggest? And she gave me this little 1-inch brownie. And
sounds naughty.
I think she told me try half of it. I don't remember.
Oh, no.
Oh, damn, Anna. Oh, do you remember do you remember, in spite of losing your damn mind, do you remember if it helped with the pain?
That with a topical thing called Dragon Balm, it was amazing. The Dragon Balm worked almost instantaneously, and
what the hell?
Made me forget that I...
That was a Dragon Balm. Is that on Urban Dictionary?
I think she means BALM, like a balm.
Oh.
Yeah. I know that there are marijuana topical balms that you can put on your body that's supposed to help out. I've been down the road with Sarah. It doesn't seem like anything works for Sarah. Sarah's got she resists any type of medication that can kill pain.
You know, Steve Ballmer should create his own balm. Steve Ballmer balm.
Honestly.
What?
I wish I could just visit up in your head and just see exactly like the team that puts these things together. You know, like if there's a big board meeting going on in the brain of Steve, here's an idea.
If there was, it's always 5 o'clock Friday in my head. I think everyone's fully checked out.
I think you're right about that. Well, Anna, so definitely the balm works, and you recommend going and getting that Dragon Balm.
Oh, yes. And then the edible just made me completely forget about any and all things.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I'll tell you, the marijuana, man, more and more people just had great success stories with that. Mm-hmm. And I know, man, I know if you get the right kind of edible, because there was one time, you know, Steve, where I had that edible.
Oh, boy,
and
I didn't get off the plane.
Dude, I don't think I had a lot of it either. It was power-packed.
Well, those were the Wild West days before they had like a little number of milligrams in this, so you had an idea of how much and how strong this piece would be. That was the old days of just have a little bit of a nibble and you should be fine.
Yeah.
And then a little nibble becomes a good chunk, and then next thing you know, you're afraid to go down an escalator.
Yeah.
Not that ever happened to me.
That didn't happen to Steve. See, I'm
not going down it.
Yeah. I really want the brownie, so they're going to have to give me the lightest dose as possible because I want to eat the whole brownie.
And you're a fan of a 1-inch brownie.
Oh,
yeah, he is.
Oh, yeah, he is.
Who doesn't love brownies in any shape or size?
All right, I'm done talking to both
Frickin'
of you.
weirdo.
Trolls. You're trolls, both of you.
Somebody wants to know what superpower each of us would choose and why, and would you use those powers as a hero or as a villain? Thanks, guys.
Ooh.
And that's funny because we talked about the whole thing about what men and women dream about, and one of the top things that men dream about is having a superpower.
That's true.
Yeah.
I always wanted to be liked. Mm-hmm. In the world, and so this dream happens a lot where nobody likes me, nobody cares, but then I have the power to project force fields, and so there's like, I always think there's some attack happening, and I tell everybody, get behind me, and then I'm able to protect them, and I'm like their hero. So that would be my power.
So you want your superpower to be that people could get behind you?
Yeah, that's right, baby.
All right. You know, I've seen those videos.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like a very fun power to have.
Yeah, definitely an invisible force field, because I realized over the years as the different writers are Fantastic Four that Sue Richards now, she is probably the most dangerous member of the Four because of all the cool things that she can do with her force fields. So that's what I would like, is an invisible force field.
I kind of got, if I was going to be a good guy, I think the ability to fly.
Yeah.
Really,
that's a good one.
There's really no other good than for me to be able to beat traffic. I can just fly to work and I don't even have to drive.
Beat traffic, man!
Save money on gas. But if I was going to be a bad guy, X-ray vision.
Oh, wow.
Or the ability to be invisible.
Oh, wow.
Creeper.
Yeah.
I'm a bad guy.
Yeah.
You can tell you haven't really thought about this too much, Steve, because I got you beat on both of those.
Okay.
Go for it, Vicky. Show them how to be mean.
I thought about it. If you're flying, you're going to get stuck in the rain. You're going to get bugs in your teeth. You want to teleport anywhere on Earth.
Oh, yeah.
So you'll have your little designated teleportation spot, put a little
I'd like
square.
to be able to, I see a bird up there. I'd be like, I'm going to go say hi to him.
You can teleport up there and be like, hey, bird, teleport out, back and home.
Oh, I know where Vicky's going with this, because one of our shows that we watch.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, if we watch one of our shows we watch is a character, Johnny Royale, and he's a bad guy, and
Johnny Royale.
he does some horrific stuff with his teleporting ability.
But can you float? Let's just say you see a bird in the air. Can you teleport to where the bird is and not fall to the ground?
Well, this is why you teleport in, hey, bird, and then teleport out. Just
Steve's got a point, though. You can't hover and hang out like that. You don't get the rush of flying in the air.
Yeah. I'm willing to deal with some bugs if I could fly.
I'm like, and how fast are you flying, though?
As fast as I want.
Okay, fair enough.
Dude, on this show, this teleporter guy, because teleport just meant I thought, okay, you go from one place to another. You appear here, you appear there. This one dude just took a guy's head. Like, he was able to teleport parts of the body. So to kill a guy, he would just basically go, hi, grab your head, and just take your head with him, and your body stayed where it was, and you dead. So
Well,
like,
says they would go with Wolverine's healing ability. You could work out at the gym and get unbelievably strong and never be sore or injured.
No, I mean, Wolverine feels pain, so you'll be sore.
For a second.
No, you still feel it a little bit for a little
heal up a bit.
Don't mess with the nerds.
No,
here.
but you heal up. I like being able to heal up real quick, man. You get cut, you feel it, but then a couple minutes later, it's done. Like the pain's gone because it's all healed. That's a lot better.
What about the Rev?
Mine would be for both good and evil, and it would be persuasion. If I could just convince you easily to do things.
You mean like the purple man, like
yes, Kilgrave and Jessica Jones?
Oh yeah, he'd say things to people and they would do it.
See, that's a problem though. Could you be able to turn it on or off? Because his problem was like, hey, if you tell someone to go F themselves, they start doing it.
Oh, that'd be great. It'd be like, yes, there is sex in the champagne room. Wah, 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 wah.
Yeah. It would be like Preacher.
Yeah, Jesse.
Yeah, Jesse on Preacher. It would just be like, yeah.
You'd use the voice, like you'd talk regular, but then you could put the voice on.
Absolutely. That way I could use it when I wanted to, and it wouldn't just be that every time, because I know I'd make a mistake at some point.
Because you can make a mistake. He told that one kid to go to hell, and the kid actually ended up in hell. Because he had the power.
Oh, it's like that commercial where he said something about wanting like a bag of Doritos, and the dog got the Doritos.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, dude. The voice of God, they call it on Preacher. That would be cool.
They say the good or evil, I'd read people's minds like Professor X. I would always win at poker.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, telepathy, man.
What about Danny V over here?
Invisibility, because not necessarily for like the creeper reasons, but I've always wanted to be a ghost, so I would move things around. I'd be a trickster villain type of thing.
Plus, you could steal. None of you guys are stealing anything with your powers.
I was going to do
Steven's
that
just
with
going to look at
teleportation.
women through X-ray vision instead of like, maybe you could steal something and make money.
I'd rather be outside of the locker room at Deja Vu.
Today's podcast was brought to you by Travis Gagne, bankruptcy attorney. He's here right now and has agreed to answer more of your questions about bankruptcy. I have lots of tickets that I haven't paid. Can those be discharged through a bankruptcy?
Yes, there are some limits on what we can do with tickets. Tickets cannot be discharged in a full bankruptcy. In a Chapter 7 case, that won't help you get your license back. But in Chapter 13 reorganization, tickets are dischargeable. Most types of tickets are dischargeable. So you would have to pay back some of the tickets in a Chapter 13 case, but the vast majority of them could be discharged if you complete the plan. And again, you would get your license back right away when you filed the Chapter 13 case, as long as the only reason you don't have your license is because of failure to pay your tickets. But the Chapter 13 process will help you get your license back and repay a small portion of your tickets in most cases and get your license reinstated almost immediately.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at choosetherightchapter.com.